Hey guys, and welcome back to Grip Geeks, where today we are doing a full description of our new grip test format. This has been in the works for weeks and we are finally debuting it right here, right now.
That's right. If you guys have been watching from the beginning, we started doing these grip tests. We had an old format that, took a lot of time, and honestly, it was just really hard to get a perfect reading every time. So, after many sleepless nights, many very nervous days, we have concocted what we believe is the absolute best way that we can measure the grip on these shoes in a repeatable, really simple format. And it's the first of its kind, and we're excited to show it to you. So I want to break it down and show you guys how it works and describe it. So if you guys have seen us in the beginning, we have this guy, our mold here. This is a concrete mold. It's 25 pounds and it is literally a foot, right? You guys have seen pictures of this. We'll show you pictures here. It's actually a concrete version of the foot and ankle of this guy, and it's a size 13. We've got an electronic timer. You guys can see down here. Now show them the electronic eye. There's a start and a finish. Show it from there so they can see that. All right, so what happens is when the shoe crosses the beam, there's a beam here. It's going to start the timer, as you see here with my hand going through it. When it goes over the second beam, it stops the timer. It's all electronically timed. What we do is we hang 25 pounds on the back of the shoe. We do that to keep the heel down on the surface during the test. This thing already weighs 25 pounds, so basically when we start, there's 50 pounds coming down mostly towards the back of the shoe. We then come over here to the pulley, to the basket, which we were using before. Right now there's 80 pounds in there?
Yeah, about 80 pounds.
Yeah, exactly 80 pounds. So when I drop the basket down, obviously it starts pulling the shoe. The shoe crosses the start line, it then crosses the stop line. The longer it takes, the better the grip. We're doing it forward, and then we turn this guy and we pull it sideways. So we turn it this way and it does the same thing. It trips the line, and then when you come over it, it stops the timer. Pulling it sideways tests the side grip. Point being, you go to thegripgeeks.com, you check the ranking table, and you will see the ranking front, and then you can see the ranking of the side. So you'll know which shoes perform best, and you can pick a shoe that you think might fit your game, depending on what you want to do. I know for me, when I'm trying to dunk over a 6'10" guy, I want more front traction so I can grip and spring. When I'm trying to break ankles of like some of the elite point guards, I'm looking for more of the side lateral traction so I can kind of, fake one way, go the other, break some ankles, and then, try to finish over the guy down low, Anyway, when I'm not on the court posterizing centers, I'm working on this system, trying to get this thing to work. So again, electronic timer. Took us a while to figure out how to get this to work, but this is super cool because it takes all the guesswork out of it. Everything we want to do, we want to say is just all facts, basically all science. We don't want any opinions. We don't want to jump around and tell you how good the shoe feels or if it feels like it. Yeah.
Instead of telling you, we show you.
That's right. That's right.
That's really what we try to do.
So the idea between the test with the weight hanging on the back and the weight in the front and the weight on this right here, there's a lot of weight. There's 130, 140 pounds total weight being applied downward on the shoe. Yeah. And it really compresses the grip and it flattens it and it keeps it really, you're compressed on the surface, more like what would happen when you're playing. And again, we can also test sideways. So this whole setup is really designed to give the best read of the total performance of the shoe in a way we can measure every shoe in the exact same conditions, no dust, no dirt, no wear-ins.
And no variables. We test every shoe in the exact same conditions. So instead of us using a different court for everything, or maybe us playing on a court and telling you how it feels than another shoe in a different court. This is the same court, the same conditions for every shoe to let you know which shoe really is the best with no opinion.
Right. If we're out there, you know, running around trying to stop and telling you what it feels like, there's a lot of factors that make it feel that way. It could be the court, could be dusty that day.
And you just could like the fit of the shoe. There's a million different variables.
There's a lot of different opinions. You know, maybe we just got done doing sets of 500-pound squats. So, you know, there's all kinds of things that could come into play with how a shoe feels under us.
Yeah, I mean, also definitely make sure to follow us on Instagram, especially because on Instagram, constant updates are coming out. We'll let you guys know if we're doing something new, doing something different, something's coming out, something just came out. You will know all of that on Instagram, so make sure to follow us on there.
That's right, yeah, and we'll also be putting highlights of some of my dunks online too. Till then,
we'll see you on the court.